Welcome to 3-week workshop on programming in C++. In this video, I'm going to say I'm going to program for solving this problem statement. Just I will read this a problem statement. Just to create a simple class to read the details of the human properties like color, height, and weight. Include the method to test the fitness level of the person by checking its BMI level and intimate to the person. Read the input and display as your choice. So here the question is, here we are going to read some properties of the human being, like the color of the person, like height and weight. And they are asking to include an operation that is called, they are asking to include a method to test the fitness level of the person by checking its BMI level and say that what is the BMI category, and read the input and display as your choice. Means that you are going to read the necessary input for initializing these properties, means these data values, and display the results as convenient to us. Okay, so now, and the means that first of all you must know how we need to implement the formula. So now the formula is, so this is the formula. So the formula is weight in kg divided by height in meter. So and these are the different categories. If the value of this means if the value of the BMI level, that is called the BMI, that is called body mass index, is less than 18.5, means that it is underweight. If it is from above 18.5 and 25, it's a normal weight, and above 25 and less than 30, it is called overweight, and above greater than or equal to 30, it is called obese. See here. So these are the four possible categories. Before that, just we are going to create a class to include this property. Here the color, height, and weights are called as values. So we know that it given C++ given important for the data. So here I am going to create a one simple class for maintenance of the details of the human, means a human. So that here I am going to consider the class name is called as a human. But here they didn't define the name of the classes exactly, so that you have to say it is called as, I mean, you can give any program that is on your convenient. Sorry, you can choose any name on your convenient. I'm going to say my name is human, means my class name is human, end with semicolon. Void main, I'm going to create a structure. So before writing any logic, please to make a general structure so that it is easy for you to avoid many kind of errors. Okay, the first of all they are asking to define, there are three properties. Sorry, there are three values they are asked to maintain. One is color, two is height in meters, and three weight in kg. So there are in meters. Okay, so there are three data types. So that in a meter, I mean, so that I'm going to read a color. So color like red, blue, like this. So that it must be in a character, I mean character array. The next thing is a height in meter. So maybe the values in pointers. So I'm going to define a height. Then weight in kg. So normally it is a whole number. So maybe if you want, you can take it a float, and because some situation we are going to say in some points value 66.3 like this, so that I'm going to treat it this is a weight. Means data type of weight is a float. So the selection of the data type is based on the application only. Clear? So just you can't take your own format. Always try to analyze the problem statement, and based on the problem statement, so we need to identify the corresponding the data type for your values. Okay, now the values are over. So the next thing is they are asking to include a method. Method means here it is an operation. So the operation for calculation of the BMI level by using a formula. Then after calculation of the BMI level, identify the category and display it. That's the meaning. Intimate to the person means that identify the category and display it. So identify the categories and display it. That's okay. So first of all, we must know what is the formula for implementation of the BMI. So BMI equal to the weight of the person divided by height square. So height into height, or maybe you can use power method also. That is called height of the person. So once the BMI is calculated, there are 14 categories. There are 4 categories. It is underweight, is greater than or equal to 18.5 to less than 25. I'm saying it is a normal. They are fit, and if it is greater than or equal to 25 and less than 30 to less than 30, then the person is overweight. That is called pre-obese. Then greater than or equal to 30, that is called obese. So this is the condition they given. So that before going to apply that, here there are 4 possible cases we have. So, and it will be calculated for only one, it will be displayed for only one time for one person. So that we need to identify the proper programming strategies here. First, we need to do a calculation and store the result in a one variable. And by the value of that calculation, we are going to test your category. So here there are 4 possible category, and it will be printed and tested only one time, so that the sequence structure will not work. So because it will print any one of the category, either underweight or normal or overweight or obese. So the sequence structure is not suitable. Let us try for branching. That means let us try for looping. So here there is no for any repetition. This is only applicable for only one person. So it is a one-time test. So the looping also not applicable, but the branching is suitable. The testing will happen on test is to be taken for only one time, and it will be printed. That means it will be decided any one of the case. So there are 4 cases we have, so that we prefer to go with if else if ladder. Okay, I will go with one function that is called testing. You have to decide your own name for the function. So I'm going to say my function is a testing. So in that I need to initialize the value of the height and weight. Clear? Okay, first I'm going to implement the formula first. So BMI is a value. So it is a property of the person. So that it's a division operation is there. So that surely we have a point value. So weight divided by the formula is height square. So height into height. If you are using height into height, there is no issue. Otherwise, we have to use math.h for including power operations. Okay, so now the calculation is over. Now we need to test it. The value of the BMI is less than 18.5. There is only one statement I need to print, so that I'm avoid to use curly brace. If you want to use curly brace, I'm going to say that underweight. Else if it is above categories not exist. So for this case, there are 2 logical conditions there. The BMI value lies between, in this case, so that we have to write in 2 relational expressions. So 2 relational expression. Just a minute, I can show how to write. So that means that 18.5 less than or equal to BMI. The value of this BMI is less than, between, and the value of the BMI is less than 25. In this category, I'm going to print it as there is normal weight. That is called you have a normal fitness. Then else if, so if it is a greater than or equal to, so that 25, that is a less than or equal, that is equal to the 25, and less than or equal to, I mean that the BMI is less than 30, then it is called overweight. Then else if or there is a else case, but if you are go with else if, okay, I'm going with else. So see out, that is color base. So now the calculation is over. So here the question is, then after that they are stating that, so see the statement, read the value, read the input and the display as your choice. So normally for display it's a happen on function, means inside of the function itself, so no problem. But for read the input, so as a programmer you have to decide whether you are willing to go with the same function or different function. For example, I'm expecting that I'm interested to go with, I'm interested to go with a different function. So void, I'm going to say it is a read method, so that I need to read the value of three properties. See out, enter the color. So scene. So here I will go, so sorry, color, read the color. See out. If you want, you can read in a single line, that is on your choice. So enter the weight. So I'm going to read the weight of the person in meter, kilogram, and see out. Enter the height in meters. So scene. So whenever you're reading input, give the clear explanation to the user to enter in kilogram. So now the value is reader. So see that the class is created, but everything as a public. But here I want to access these two methods only. So the remaining the values, I feel that the values are secret, but that the results are not a secret. It must be shown to them, so that we have to access outside. So that must be defined under public. If you want, you can define access modifier for every function, or otherwise you can define under the common heading. Okay, so now the calculations, everything is over. Okay, for example, I'm willing to go for to use this class, so that I want to create an object. You know that without object, the memory will be allocated. For example, person one is willing to go for take a test. Okay, the first of all, we must to know what is the value. We know that once if you want to write any program, always we must to know what is the input, then the calculation and the output. So that the input must be performed in read function. Then person one dot calculation, I'm going to test it. After reading the value, I'm going to test it. That's all for the person one is correct over. So I'm going to compile. There are three errors. Yeah, there is a spelling mistake. ANCLUDE. Compile. No error. First, I'm going to save this program. I'm going to compile once again. I'm going to run. So it read the color. Okay, I'm going to give red. So kilogram, for example, 66 meter, 1.75. So I'm in normal weight. So if I'm given like this, I'm going to, so first of all, you must know how it will work. So first tracing. So we know that always the execution start from main function. So in C++ program, the main function must be in the bottom of the program. So that we call the C++ program follows bottom up strategy. Okay, so now I'm going to run the program. So the person.read. So automatically the read method will invoke. It has the color. Then it will execute. Means then read the value of weight. For example, my 50. I'm going to give run the values. I'm going to give only 0.5 for just examples. Then it will be calculator testing. So it will calculate the value of a BMI. Then it tests the value of a BMI so that the condition is not satisfied. So that is called OPEX. If you want to print the value of BMI for under reference purpose, so that you can check what is the BMI value. BMI value equal to and you can display the value of BMI. It's for your convenient. Then after the display values, so the results, if you want a new line, you can display. So I'm going to run a program, and I'm going to give something value and a kilogram just to 50, and I'm going to give 0.5 height, so that my BMI value is 200, so that it is obvious. I'm going to run the program. I'm going to give a my normal. So my 66 and 1.75 is my height. See that my BMI value is 21.55, so that I'm in normal page. So this is the way you have to write. For example, I don't want interest to write a separate function. Then we can do one thing, just you can combine everything here. Just you can, if you want to combine, you can make it as a single function, so that you can copy, just you can cut, you can paste it here. They can, here there is no need for empty function and all, so that you can use, remove this, that's all. So then here you can remove read method. Based on the problem statement and as your convenient, you have to define the functions. But here always, whatever the changes you made, you should not affect your program executions. Means that it will not change the expected output. What you have to change any changes according to your convenient, but the program output should not change. Clear? Okay, so here until now we didn't try for scope resolution operator. So here I'm going to implement the same logic with the scope resolution operator. Only thing is, if you want to define the scope resolution operator, the function declaration on inside, so that I'm going to close the class. So I'm going to define void. The function name is testing. It won't take any arguments, so just simply you can define. So while implementing that, in between that you have to use scope resolution operator, then class name is human. Now you have to compile. Yeah, there is extra thing because we are defined outside of the class. So now the function is defined outside. Function is outside the class by using scope resolution operator. From this, what we understand that, so testing is a method, it is a function, is defined inside of the class human. So that the scope operation operator separate your class name and function name. Just I'm going to compile and I'm going to run 1.75, show the BMI values and all. So whatever the changes you made in the programs, we should not affect your expected output. So in this video, so I concluded in this video, I just created one simple application. So with our own convenience of defining the data members and our logic and methods, maybe a separate method for input and output, or maybe a same method based on the problem statement and the user convenient, we are defining our functions by either inside of the class or outside of the class by using scope resolution operator. So I hope just you have a clear idea about now. Thank you.